Hey, what's up? It's me, Ens. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna watch this, right? Because nobody really uses my channel. And the handful of fellas that did were watching Cold Guy, and we're on a Cold Guy hiatus. So, I don't know. I did want to just have a video up every week. And I'm just gonna be lazy about it and just record a simple video. I have to be like dead honest. I just don't have time. I don't have the time to dedicate myself to make a proper video without it taking a very long time, like a month. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm realizing the harsh realities of my life. Anyways, I will get a video up, and this is going to be it. So I'm going to play Ellen. I've been playing this game quite often. I'm enjoying it a lot. I've been playing permadeath, so it's kind of hard to learn when you play permadeath. I don't really seek out information for games I really enjoy. I like to come across them myself and just experiment. Since I stream every day, though, people then tend to spoil things or teach me things. And, you know, I kind of tell them, hey, teach me mechanics, but don't, you know, spoil stuff if you can. Use your best judgment, I say. But for the most part, everyone's been great. I do think I annoy some people with the way I play, but you know, that's a them problem, I guess. Anyways, I want to play Ellen. This is... I don't know how to describe this game. It's a sandbox RPG, I suppose. It's Japanese. I'm sure you guys have seen this somehow. Like, it's kind of late, right? I think it's been out for like 2 weeks. I don't know. But I guess I would compare it to Kenshi. If Kenshi had a little bit more anime in it, right? If you ever played Disgaea and Kenshi, I would say it's a combination of Kenshi if it was Disgaea, because of how weird it is. Kenshi's already weird, you know? Anyways, we'll be playing this. I'll probably play this until... I don't know, maybe I just will play this until the Vintage Story patch hits, and then I'll start making Vintage Story videos again. Or maybe I'll just switch games, or maybe I'll just have a black image, just like a blank image, and just talk to you guys. I don't know. Either way, let's just make our character. Let's make a fella. I'll make a fella. I'll make him an old fella. He's gonna be an old man. 38. 38 is old. Oh no, that's me. It's over, dude. Okay. And let's get our portrait up. What kind of portrait? Let's see. Oh, this is nice. This is new. I don't think this was always here. What do we have here? Let's try to find like an old looking fella. Not a filthy elf guy. I don't trust elves, right? They're always like up to no good and doing stuff with nature. I guess we could be this guy. Be this like grandpa looking guy. It's a distinguished individual. He looks a little bit older than 38 by anime standards, but I don't know. Can we change his hair? Oh yeah, look at this. Getting a little gray there, right? A little gray. Let's go like that. I like it. Okay, we'll go with that. That guy actually works. I don't think we could assign facial hair, though. Sub hair. I don't think I want to give him ponytails. No, I don't think we'll do that. What about face? No, I don't think we could give our son a beard, to my knowledge, so... You'll just have to imagine him being bearded. Let's register this on 4, in case I die, because I always play permadeath. Okay, here's our old guy, and you know, he's looking a little cold. It's Cold Guy. All right. So the way I do this, because they have like random, right? Stale Gambler, Friendly Spear, Great Heart, Amazing Doctor, The Thing, Bad Enmity, Big Prophet, Papal Boozer. Oh, that's pretty good. A Papal Boozer. We can make him like a priest that loves drinking. No. I'm already playing a character like that. I can't do that. Distant Necklace, Tamed Carnal. Okay, I'm just going to re-roll. I'm going to close my eyes. We're going to re-roll aggressively. And then I have to pick something from that page. It's just an alias. It's not a big deal. It does. I don't think it has any effect of the game. It's just for fun. All right, here we go. Sheep, Family Recluse, The Energy, Trusted Perfection, Ancient Goddess, Arrow, I, Sure Hermit, Children of Stain, what? Fiend of Tomorrow. Let's go with Sure Hermit. Right, he just wants to live a hermit life. It matches a cold guy attitude, I think. Okay, I'm gonna click this a few times. Well, let's just go with it. What's it say? Cold guy, Sure Hermit. Born 11/12/447, age 38, old. Appearance 172 centimeters, 53 kg. I don't know, like I'm an American. Phrasing this like this, I can't imagine what this means. Like how heavy is that? How tall or short that is? No idea. His father was Sad Soldier, and their mother was Pushy Wizard. And they were born some basement in a lively town. Alright, that's kind of interesting, I suppose. I want our guy to I want Cold Guy to be a human. I'm boring like that. I always roll humans because I feel like rolling human is actually more original than rolling like an elf or a dwarf, because whenever you play fantasy games, or maybe a Japanese fantasy game, they'll be like, I want to be a cat girl. I stand by this. You're wrong, Ans. Well, maybe in like World of Warcraft, it might be wrong. But like in a lot of the games I play, I'm not. So we're going to be a human. I'm not sure, I'll be honest. I'm not familiar with this game, even though I've had like 100 hours on it already. I keep dying and having to restart. I believe this game had a previous... I can't remember if it's called Elena or Ilona or whatever. But it has kind of a cult following, and all of my viewers that have played this are all experts. They're like, yeah, look at this guy. What's this guy doing? What an idiot. Like, they're all like professional Ellen players, I guess. But I want to be a human. I think these guys, so this kind of reminds me of Vintage Story, right? These are like tech. I think they're human, right? And I think it reminds me of like Vintage Story in terms of like the gear stuff, right? That kind of technology. Right? They establish a pinnacle of mechanical civilizations in Sierra, gifted with a heightened learning capacity, adept in handling mechanized armaments, so guns. The other one is like kind of more like a thief sounding thing. Hill folk sound like small guys to me, but I'm not sure. Right, like little cave dudes. Fairies are fairies. I think Yuldurna might be elves. Elia? I don't know what they are. Among the oldest and most mysterious races in Sierra Terra. I don't know how to read this at all. The Elia are serene, mystical, and beautiful beings. Probably elves, dude. Preferring isolation, they live peacefully in forests. They have resistance to ether and vast magical powers. Oh yeah, that's elf, dude. Bunch of elves. Chaos shape. I don't know what that means. I think it just means that... Oh, it says deformed ones. Snail. That's literally just a snail. I don't know either. I don't know why. And a lich. They have more if you click this. I guess we could show you guys this. Right? But I think it might be for more experienced players. That they kind of like hinted that when you read this tooltip. I got the demigods, succubuses, world famous nefus. I think these are like fox girls. Some sort of golem or a wraith. But we're just gonna be boring, human. Okay, let's say that cold guy here, because you kind of have a set start. I'm hoping they have more narratives, more stories to start with. Right now they have like a basic one. This is kind of like an early access release. So it's not a completed game. But since we just you kind of wake up in this field. You know what? It's better I explain this now because I'm gonna skip the stuff I've done countless times. I'm going to skip a lot of dialogue, like a lot of tutorial dialogue and starting quest stuff. So I'll go over it a little bit. You kind of find yourself in a field, and these fellas that are recruiting people to kind of like, they get land, they give away land for the current kingdom, and the person that owns the land basically develops it, right? So while they get land, in return they pay taxes and they develop the land for the country, essentially. That's a rough explanation. That's accurate enough. That's basically it. And then shenanigans ensue. Very Japanese shenanigans, mind you. This game is very strange. Like, everyone lays eggs. Everyone. Even you. Okay? So, like dogs, they're born from eggs. I don't know. but like, it's a weird game, okay? But it's pretty fun. I like it a lot. Anyways, for our guy, let's say that it's cold guy. So we can start like in a snowy region. This is going to blow out, like, this is going to be so bright. It's going to be so bright for you guys. We could start in a snowy region, or unless, I guess we can make it winter time. I'm not sure what that means. Like, I wonder if everything is winter. I don't know. I don't think I should do it because I'm not sure how it works. I guess I could find out. Well, whatever. Let's just do it and see what it means. I don't know what happens in winter. I don't think there's real winter in this game. Right? I'm not actually sure there's like a simulation of weather. I think there is cold regions. Alright, because I'm not sure how that's going to work, and I don't know if it's going to be like... Because it's genuinely pretty blinding. I got to a snow area before and it's like really bright. We'll be a cold guy in a meadow. He's just a cold guy. I mean, he doesn't have to be cold guy. Screw it, it's gonna be cold guy. Just for now. Until we get the until we play something else. Alright, we'll just do a winter start. We're gonna... If you're watching this at night in an unlit room, say goodbye to your retinas. Let's see. I say he should be like a blacksmith or something. How about we'll aspire to be a blacksmith? I'm not sure. I don't think there's actual smithing in this game yet. Like, they have all the stuff put in, but I'm not sure you could do that. We can craft some weapons and sell them though. Right? But they just wouldn't be like what we think we want them to be, I suppose. A war mage, a pianist, a priest, a gunner, inquisitor. Should we be like a retired warrior? I mean, that's what Blackguard were, right? Okay, let's just say we're a warrior. I'm actually excited to try this because I've mostly been playing priest. So having somebody with like statistics to survive sounds pretty good to me. Looks like they won't have much magic though, so that'll be hard. Magic is really helpful because so I think I'll still try to learn some magic if possible, just to defend ourselves, because magic is pretty accurate. Maybe Inquisitor is basically that. You're skilled in firearms. What? Maybe it could be a paladin. Well, I think we should just be a simple man. Maybe we'll be no magic to kind of roleplay it. It'll make our life more dangerous, though. We'll see. Okay, so Cold Guy is a Blackguard warrior. He's gonna find himself at a loss, lost his memories a little bit. Wake up in a snowy field, and they're like, hey, you guys want this land? And he'll be like, yeah, I guess. Alright, that's how we're gonna start. Why? I don't know. I guess that's fine. So can we choose our domains? No, it's just fire, cold, and cut. Those are our domains of magic, I guess. That's good enough. It's simple. We're gonna change the difficulty to permadeath. We're gonna change it to Oath of Eternity. Basically, when you die, it's forever. The game has like a 30-day trial period where it's kind of like where you die, you don't lose anything. But when you play on this mode, it doesn't matter. You just die forever. There is one benefit. You get a trait that, like, as long as your energy levels are above half, if you take a mortal wound, you lose energy and you survive the wound. But you'll see that energy doesn't last very long in this game, so you have to be like really paying attention to that if you want to make use of it. All right, let's go. I think I spent 15 minutes creating my character. Oh yeah. I'll see if I remember to tell you guys to fast forward if you just want to start the game. All right. Again, I'm going to skip the lore stuff. I'm sorry. I've seen this so many times. Basically, there's some sort of war. This country's kind of like rebuilding itself, and it's getting random people to own land, but they have to pay tax on it. So they're getting people to, here's some land, go develop it. So I'm going to skip all the tutorial stuff, sorry. Oh yeah, that's bright, dude. Good morning, sleepyhead. This is like a tutorial fairy. I don't think she's like in the world. Right? She's not like a Navi or something flying with us. I'm just gonna click on stuff randomly to, you know, burn through this tutorial stuff. So I wonder if temperature matters at all? I don't actually know. Here's the date. I don't see anything. There's like, oh, it's sunny today. So while it looks cold, I don't think we're actually cold. We'll have to see. I don't know what the difference is, right? I never really played in the snow. I've just seen snow on the overworld map. So, and it's kind of like bright as hell. All right. So this is our deed, and this claims our land. And we got this little doodad. Basically our home marker. It levels up, which is basically your zone. It's like the heart of your zone, whatever you want to call it. And as you level up, you get more allowance to assign properties to your area. By properties, I mean like effects, right? Like different taxes or village policies, things like that affect the village. Like, hey, no littering. Or, hey, you pay taxes as well. You pay tax to me. Stuff like that. And as you level up, I think I'm not an expert, right? I believe stronger enemies can attack you. Stuff like that. Anyways, let's go talk to these guys. And okay, so we get a starting companion. You get a dog, a cat, a bear, a little girl. They're gonna give us one of their precious companions as a gift. I like to go with. I've been playing a character where I would always get the bear. But let's get a dog. And we'll get a dog this time. Right? Cold guy and his loyal dog. If you get separated, you're like, why a girl ends? It's a Japanese game. Look, I don't know. Don't ask me, I just play the game. Now, if you get separated from your companions, you get... Okay, I'm not going to read this. Alright, bye. Bye. So here's our little puppy guy. We can't name him. Right, well, I'll have to think of a name. He probably has a default name, but we're going to change that. It's a puppy. Dog, age 10, male. Bye. He's going to follow us around. He's probably going to be way stronger than me. You know what? I kind of want to solo this. Maybe... Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. How about we just play this until we die? Because the likelihood of me dying is exceedingly high. You could die just by picking up something heavy. You get such a hernia in this game, your guy dies. I'm not kidding. All right, you could start the game like I just did, and then immediately be attacked by someone so powerful they one-shot you. I don't know why it's like this, but I don't think they want you to play permadeath, right? Anyways, these guys are kind of like giving me like directions on like how to run this place and like what to do and things like that. Here's the quest board. You get requests here from people living in the area. So like if it's your area and you have people, those are gallows. More on that later. Right, you get quest markers. Like if we had more people living here, like if I tell my puppy, hey, why don't you wait at home? Bye. Right, so he'll have a quest here because he's a resident of this area. So he gets a quest here and it refreshes over time, probably 9 days, right? We could grab 5 quests at a time. As you do quests, you get influence. I don't know why I'm explaining the game. I'm just assuming like maybe there's somebody that doesn't know what this is. Is this fine? Wow, whatever. You get an influence, right? When you complete a quest, and then you can re-roll the quest. So if you had like multiple people and you're like, oh, these quests are balls, You could re-roll it and spend some influence to get stuff, and it becomes pretty useful later. 10 gold bars, that's to recruit people. Right now we can recruit Ulahart the Fisher, right? He's good at fishing, and he loves gacha games. He's a Urals, he's 23 years old. Only 4 gold to hire him. Eranor, the little girl. Roran, age 20, female. She works as a lumberjack, and her hobby is cooking. Her occupation is warrior. Right? Apparently everyone always tells me to pick the little girl when I stream this game. That they're, like, really good. A really good, like, companion. But, yeah. I'll go with the puppy for now. I should probably have the puppy follow me so it could help defend me if we get in a fight, right? But, whatever, I'll run that risk. If we die, we die. And I'll just end the video. A junk scroll. Well, I don't have a junk scroll. So this guy's quest, he wants me to beat the bound punk that's on this that's on this gallows. He called us a chicken shit, but you know. Cool, man. Warriors do a lot of damage. I'm used to doing no damage. Bullshit, he says before he dies. Right, you kick a punk and mince him. Bullshit. Was his last words, dude. Okay, so... Hey, I did it. I committed murder. Right, and he's like, okay, now murder this boar, but throw rocks at him. So he wants us to learn how to, like, equip things. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to put this down. This is another quest. So, in this game, you can have your inventory shared, and it's not a multiplayer game or anything. There is some multiplayer communications where you can visit people's existing towns, but I haven't messed with that. I don't have an understanding of that. You get some portals from some place, and you can visit people's towns, not physically. Like, you can't, like... Well, obviously not physically, but I mean, like, you can't talk to anybody. It'll just load their map. Right, and you get to, like, look around and interact. But it's not like you can see the other player even if they're online. Anyways, you can put this on shared, and you can assign different properties, so... You could, be like, hey, only food in this box, or whatever. And that way your citizens can interact with it if they have a reason to. I'll be honest, I don't know all the details for that stuff, but you can have some basic forms of automation, I believe. And the really nice thing is this, from your bag, you can click this auto dump button over here. And if you have stuff like in a box, like say if you have a bunch of bandages here, you have one bandage here. Here, I'll just show you. And we got one bandage there, right? I'm like, hey, can you sort my inventory? You'll run and throw all your bandages in this box because you had a bandage there. So if you really wanted to, you could be really OCD about this and kind of like sort out your inventory. Kind of nice. Anyways, I'm supposed to be murdering this boar and throwing rocks at him, so look away, boar lovers. I am stoning this thing to death, basically. Don't judge me. It's the tutorial. Let me turn off auto combat. Wait, did the meat freeze? Oh, interesting. Okay. It's bursting with juice. It's putit-sized. So all food have statistics, and that's how you grow your statistics. Or one way you could grow statistics is eating food that have these things, right? And kind of influence your stat growth. So, you know, you could farm or hunt and then cook something with some ingredients and try to grow your character with the stats you want, which is a fun way to do things. I actually like that a lot. I don't think it's going to be perfectly balanced, but it's fun to work on your character in different ways. Speaking of, so you have different skills. I don't like, I feel weird explaining something. Well, whatever. I mean, I assume anyone watching this is going to be someone that was watching my vintage story video, so I guess it's fine. Like, let's say we do mining. right? Mining will influence strength. That's why it has a little sword icon. So then, you know, as you do more mining, your strength will level up. And then it's like, what's strength effect? Right? What does that do? Also, it makes you more effective at mining. Right? All these things make you more effective at like whatever it is. But because it's affecting strength, let's see. Right? The strength affects maximum HP, melee attacks, and carrying capacity. Now, it's not very detailed. For example, like I'm not sure if strength affects like in wizardry, the stronger you hit something when you roll against like their AC, their armor class or whatever, the higher your strength, the more accurate your melee attack is, right? So I don't know if it's doing that kind of math. I don't know the details, but yeah, basically that's how it works. Anyways, let's grab this. Can I grab all of this? Pick all. So I like to move these gallows out of the way because you can actually throw yourself into it. And then everyone in your town beats you up. I'm not sure why it's like that, but it does allow you, like if you really wanted to, it would allow you technically to level up your heavy armor, right? If you're wearing heavy armor while they beat you. Or your evasion or whatever, you know, skills you have. So, you know, you could use that as an exploit or a way to train. And for me, it's dangerous because I'll be left with very low HP and then a strong breeze could kill me and then I get deleted. So I don't necessarily want to do that until I'm prepared for it, right? I haven't done it before, but I kind of want to create a very safe area where a rogue sheep, mad sheep doesn't, you know, look at me the wrong way. Okay, let's talk to this fella. We did that quest. I should probably stop talking about how to play the game. Is that, I don't know. I think I'm overthinking this. I think I should just talk to you guys and explain the game because, you know, maybe there's one fella that doesn't know what the hell I'm doing. And then also, like, if somebody does know the things I don't know, they could be like, oh, it's because of this sense. I guess it's fine. We're gonna get stuff to make a bed. Hold on, I gotta take it up. Didn't equip this. We're using our bare hands to do things. Let me open our bag too. Right, let's put our gold in here. Put our bandages over here. We have a cotton shirt, which has Dodge Valley 1. It's not great. And we got a little bit of food. We got an adventure log. Got a corpse of boar. That's nice. It doesn't always drop. Got a small break there. Alright. We should have some more quests incoming. I hate to tell you. He's basically going to tell us that you got to pay taxes on your land. Every month you got to pay taxes. And this guy's going to be like, hey, here's a frontier inspector. He's basically going to be our assistant. Old Lloydle. And he's going to teach us how to, like, ship out things for money. And these side quests are for, like, exploring nearby caves, because there's a dungeon system in this game. And the combat, basically, if you can't tell yet, it's a turn-based, kind of like roguelike kind of game. If you ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, it's kind of like that, right? Every movement is one turn. And then enemies move at the same time. It's that kind of game. Alright, she wants us to try to pick this even though we don't have any skills for it. I'm just burning through all these quests, basically. We're a quest maniac. Okay, he wants us to build a shipping bin. And we're going to do that right now because he gives us the materials to do it. So we're going to click the quick craft button up here. Flower crown, what? It's made of granite. I don't know what a flower crown is. That might have been a new item they added. But we're going to make the workbench. Just a moment. But I don't want to use the materials he gave me because he wants me to use the materials he gave me for that thing. Okay, we're gonna punch this Put-it. Put-it's a little slime guy. What are you doing? I'm defending myself from a Put-it. I need to make a boomerang as soon as possible. Right? We want to get a boomerang so we can have access to a ranged weapon. I'm gonna chop down these trees. This oak tree. Oak seems to be the most abundant tree in the area you started. But there's a lot of different varieties, and the crafting system is pretty cool. Oh, interesting. The ice is frozen over. Look at this. I wonder if that means I can't fish. Huh. I wonder if that affects crop growth. Like maybe things grow slower or not at all. Actually, that's pretty interesting. Like maybe I have to grow... Because I've only experimented with farming very little. But I do know you could kind of automate the process. If we live long enough, I'll try to show you guys, but I don't think I will. Okay, we got some materials. I don't know if it'll be enough, but I'll give it a shot. Let's see. Yeah, we can make one. Make it out of oak. Just one. Good, you made a workbench. Thanks. Snow-covered workbench. Everything seems cold, huh? So we can make a grass door. Well, we don't want to make that just yet. We want to make a makeshift bed right away, but let's get this other quest out of the way first. Right? Made out of palulu. Palulu! Logs. Sorry, I just like saying palulu. So check this out right here on the bottom. It costs 6 energy to craft this, but I didn't have enough. So it's going to deplete from my HP bar. And so basically, I believe it works this way. Let's say if I wanted to make this bed. It doesn't say how much it costs, but let's say it costs 5, right? It would be 5 HP plus the missing energy, right? So it's -2. I'm at -2. So it'd be -7 HP to craft it. And you could die crafting. I've died crafting several times on permadeath. So it's kind of brutal the way it wants to murder you. Okay, we could shift stuff out. Let's just sell these flowers. I'm not sure how I got these, but get rid of those. We have a scroll of return and evacuation. We got some recipes too. We got a stone cutter, mason's table, and drafting table. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We should spend our gold. Right, let's buy a resident board, a home board. I think he has a few more too. He has a faction board, a build board. Already have a quest board. Wall workshop, sturdy, flooring. Let's buy the wall. Workshop, flooring workshop. The platform. Oh, I can't afford it. Well, we want to buy all those workshops, so it'll allow us to build our home the way we want. We'll work on that. We're overweight. Shoot. Okay, that's bad. So when you're overweight, you have a chance to injure yourself. Sometimes a little bit, sometimes so much you just instant die. But yeah, we could die because we're overweight. So we want to put these signs down for now. When you're a burden, it's fine. But once you're overweight, that's when you risk your HP. And once you're squished, you're like really overweight and you can't even move. We're exhausted. I wonder if I have enough energy to get some more leaves and make that bed. Let's eat this soup. This vegetable soup. I mean, we're walking around barefoot. I don't think we're actually barefoot. It just looks that way. But, the sprites are weird in this game. You can customize... Oh, I'm digging with my hands. Great. See how I took damage? Alright, we have 2 leaves. I think we needed 4 or 5. I require more leaves. Okay, I think we can make a bed. Let's see if I do the... If I do the math wrong, we're just gonna drop dead, dude. I'm not kidding. If we die, the video's over. Let's see. Okay, makeshift bed. It'll cost 4. We're at -4, so it's gonna drop down our HP by 8. We should live. We lived. Okay. Now, we're gonna rest. We're gonna have this be ours. So I'm gonna put it down. we're going to mark it as ours because these guys will claim the bed. And I once had this loyal guy spoon with us, and it made me mad. I woke up in the morning, he's like, good morning. I'm like, what the hell is this? So you make sure you claim your bed. This is a single person bed, right? But when you get better beds, it'll be multiple people. It's the last thing I want. The last thing I want. We're gonna grab this. Now we can press F5 to go to sleep. Hold on. Do I want to sell anything else? I'd say so. Let's part with these potions. And I'll keep a scroll of return as my backup get out of here scroll, but I'll sell the other one just to get rid of it. I don't like hanging on to a bunch of stuff early on. So we have some storage. It's not too hard to get storage though in this game, unlike Vintage Story, right? Gotta earn it in Vintage Story. Okay, we're gonna sleep out here in the snow like an animal, but let's at least sleep by the fire so I feel warmer. Night 1 is over. Okay, we woke up in the middle of the night. You had a dream of blood. You gained knowledge of blood touch. The hell's blood touch? Concentrate magical power in the caster's hand to harm any touched target. Guess we have blood touch. A bit hardcore, man. Alright, we woke up. We're gonna eat these nuts. I want to kind of like save the nuts. I'd rather eat the mushrooms. Are there mushrooms? Yeah, there's mushrooms. Winter mushrooms. Let's see what we can craft. Or if we have any other quests. Junk scroll, I can't help him. Okay, let's look into just doing these quests and getting it done. We made our bed. We made the shipping box. We have to make a torch now. We just need sticks and some string. We can make one string right now. Right, we still need sticks though. We'll go get that right now. Get some mushrooms to eat. Yeah, you could have it. Take it. This is a poisonous one. We're not going to eat that. Probably just, hold on, we could get materials from these. Is that a mushroom? Hell yeah. There we go, there's our stick. We'll make our torch so we could see at night. Okay. Equip that. Okay, now we have some lighting around us. I believe your perception takes a hit and so on and so forth. And you can't see enemies, right? You have limited vision. So you do want a torch. You don't want to, even though you think you could see well, like it helps a lot. It makes a big difference in your field of view or your distance, your view distance. Here are our current citizens, right? Here's our livestock. In this game, it's strange. Even a person, right, can be livestock. And he'll produce eggs and milk. And his work is breeding. So you could do that with anybody. All right? Like this puppy could be livestock or it could be a citizen, right? Or a resident. Let's make him not livestock. Let's see, make maid, make resident. A maid is like, I guess they give you more options to your land, but I don't want to like give up any citizens right now. I haven't messed with it too much, to be honest. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this poison mushroom. The rest we'll keep for now. We're gonna run out of room fast, but I just want to complete the quest that this guy gave us. He wants us to make a, let's see. I think he wants us to make a home, right? So I might need some tools and stuff. Leave your notes here. I can leave notes. Okay, we're gonna need a sawmill, for sure, and a carpenter's table. So we need stones, planks from the sawmill. We have enough materials to make the sawmill, but we need more. No, we don't. We need more stone. Yeah, let's just go for the stone for now. Is that a stone? That's a skull. Yeah, the snow makes it hard to tell what I'm collecting. I'm not used to that at all. Is that a rock? No, it's crib. It's a berry bush or a nut bush. Whatever kind of bush. The bush. I want the rocks. Here's a stone. Here's a big one maybe. Oh, it's a copper. I can't break that. Some mushroom. Here's a stone. How many do we have? 6? Okay. That should be enough to make the sawmill. Let's go ahead and do that. 1 sawmill, please. Out of oak, please. I like to make all the materials uniform so they look the same. Different materials will have different properties. Let me see if I could explain it a bit. So these Palulu have beautiful on it. And I guess it affects the price. So if we craft stuff with this, we could sell it for a little bit more. The value of it would be higher. Like, let's say the beauty was high. It'd up the value of your land. So you could make more money via tourism. But your tax will also go up. Or it could be like hardness, right? You see how it says 20 hardness? If something is harder than the other, maybe it'll do an increase in damage, or it'll allow you to mine with it. Like if it's harder than the metal, the mineral that you're trying to mine, it'll work. This game will trigger Vintage Story players because you mine alloys in this game. Right? You can mine like bronze or something. There might be some sort of like lore reasoning because of like past societies maybe, but I don't know. So that might enrage somebody. You can't do that, that's an alloy, right? But I don't know, I'm not an expert. You guys know that. Unless you're like your first time watching this, I have no idea. Yeah, like I don't know what to do with this. Can I break the ice, or maybe the shovel breaks through the ice? That's actually really interesting to me. Like I wonder if I can't grow food. And if I just have to like gather stuff that's like frozen or go hunting. Right? I really don't know. The put it, watch out. Dead put it. Yeah, so all this stuff that I would normally like convert to bait, I guess I'll just sell it. Right? Like you can convert this stuff into bait to catch a fish, you know, and get a slightly better ingredient for your meals. But I guess that won't be an option for us. Oh yeah, speaking of, we got to keep ourselves fed. Let's go ahead and barbecue something. Nice. Weed stew. What? Now, I guess I'm going to keep this as a long format, but I wonder if you guys want that. Right? Do you want a long format on this? Because that's kind of my style when I play permadeath. Because I feel like that's just how I want to do it when I play a permadeath game. But maybe I could just edit it down. I don't know. I always go through these thoughts every time I make a video. Oh well. Let's just mine this. Okay, we're pretty tired. We have a little bit of food on us. Now you don't... I guess it's probably a bad idea to over-gather your food because it starts to go bad. Right, food goes bad in this game. Don't have anything to cook, and I just made that meat on the bone. I guess we could just eat raw mushrooms tonight. Let's eat the raw meat, though. Not the raw meat, the boar meat. The boar meat on the bone. It gives strength and endurance. Both give HP. In my opinion, permadeath-wise, in my opinion, I think HP is the most important stat. Because it doesn't feel like dodging... Like, if you get high dodge, it feels like you take no damage, and then when you do, you're dead. Like, you literally get one shot. And then when you block, like, when you go defense-wise, it feels like it's a death by paper cuts. Because you can't outrun somebody, for example. So, as a permadeath player, I think I want to lean in on, like, high HP, and then maybe split the difference between dodging and defense. But I really don't know. Remember, I'm new at this game. Even though I have a lot of time on it, I die a lot, and I play permadeath. So I don't really learn much every death. On account that I'm a bonehead. But yeah, we'll sell all this stuff. And this will keep on us. Let's see if we could craft something before we go to bed. Be a bit more productive. Right, we need some sawed wood, right? So let's saw up some planks, and then we'll go to bed and we'll craft more tomorrow. Let's make it out of oak. Huh. Why doesn't it show... Oh, it's because it's not shared. I see. Right, I gotta share this bag. So, if I put this in a shared box, it'll display all my materials here. But right now it's all in my bag, so I gotta like look at my bag. And it'll just pull it from the box, like you don't have to go over there physically and pick it up. Just do it. Okay, we don't want to kill ourselves while we saw these. We just want to make a couple. And our shipment went out. We made big money. So every 100 orens, you get 1 gold bar on top of that. Right? So there's several currencies. There's like gold bar, which is like usually you trade it for policies, right? Like town policies or recipes, things like that. Sometimes furniture or whatever. Orens are like the generic currency. You can buy food with it or a weapon, things like that. Then there's other currencies that like you pay a skill trainer, like platinum coins, which you could get from the quest board. You could get skills and train up your skills or unlock new skills. It's very important. We're going to be doing a lot of that. Okay. I'll see if I could like skip ahead on this part while I go gathering, so you guys don't have to deal with it. So I'll be quiet for a bit while I gather. The plan is just going to be gathering and sleeping, gathering, sleeping, gathering, sleeping. I'll just do that for a bit. Alright, let's make a carpenter's table, since we have the materials for it. We shouldn't die. I hope we don't. We live. Okay, that's a big step. And, we could make some sort of shelter. I feel very cold. Normally I skip the grass house, but maybe I'll make a grass house this time. Let's sell these flowers. I might have left a bunch of materials on the ground. Didn't realize I was full. We'll get rid of the garbage bag for now. There will be more garbage. Let's cook up some food. I can make some roasted fruit. Should live. I'll eat that right now. Eat these mushrooms, these mushrooms. We're bloated. Eat too much. I want to make a storage box if it let me. What can I make? Maybe over here? We can, we just need a nail. We need 1 nail. We gotta make a different kind of table though. We gotta make a tinker's table. And we need a table and a chair for that. So to make a table and a chair, a desk would work. It's 5 stamina, 9. We should live. We die, we die. Okay. So now we need to make a chair. That's 4, right? So that'd be 13. We have 18 HP. That's so low and scary that I'm not going to do it. We're just going to rest by the fire here. Let's err on the side of caution. I'm not suicidal about this. Alright, got an aggressive amount of pennies. Nice. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, let's make that chair. Oh, wrong table. I still don't have the tables memorized about like what makes what. Looks like it's gonna cost us a lot of logs though. Make it out of oak if I got him. Just so it looks the same. Want it to aesthetically match. That's so bad. Okay, now we should be able to make a world famous tinker's table. And we got mail, dude. From Lutz. So Lutz is some guy that sends you spam mail. He's kind of just teaching you the game. Mostly like a tutorial thing. So I'm just going to kind of blow it off and ignore it for now. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Can we make a boomerang here? Yeah, we can make the pick and the shovel. I think we're okay, the nails. We needed that, right? Let's make one. Okay, we made the nail. Let's make the carpenter's table. Do I have that? Workbench, carpenter's table, tinker's table. So, what did I want to make with this nail? Oh, a box, right? To dump all our stuff in. One box, please. Out of oak planks. Now we have room, right? So we're just gonna dump the majority of our materials in there. Basically, if it's not food, I'm gonna throw it in there. Oh, it's already full. We're gonna need more. We're gonna set this to shared, right? So that way when we click the auto dump button, we can dump it there without having to like do it manually ourselves. Now let's make another nail and make another, let me organize this a bit. Make another nail. Make another storage box. And stack them high. I feel cold. Don't you guys feel cold out of here? I do. It's cold guy. He's back. And the way nobody wanted. Alright, let me think. I kind of want to just get some storage up and running so we can comfortably gather the rest of the materials on our meadow. Or what's left of a meadow here. Oh yeah, that blood. That's my blood, right when I was gathering earlier. Don't worry about that blood. I'm concerned about that blood, Ens. No. Don't worry about the blood. It's fine. It's just we got more blood inside of us. Okay, don't overthink the blood. I'll throw this in here. We'll keep the food with us, but all this other stuff, we're just gonna toss in there. You could say I have a hoarding problem, but more like I'm prepared for anything. Speaking of, like, what I'm not prepared for is aliens. There's all this talk about UFOs and stuff. Like, I'll be honest, like, I have fun looking at UFO encounters and things like that. I like cryptids. And it's, you know, I want to believe. And I find that stuff really entertaining. But every time there's, like, UFOs, I just assume they're drones now. Because you could do some crazy patterns and things like that with drones. But apparently there's like some stuff going on in the States. I don't know, maybe you guys have some opinions on this if you know what I'm talking about. But they're talking about like large drones that look weird. Like, oh, it came out of the water. It's got some sort of field around it. It's got a strange pattern circling it. Right? And they're like, it's UFOs. Or like enemy drones from another country or something. I have no clue. None. But I find that stuff interesting. So maybe before bed I'll see if I can find videos of these drones. Right, maybe that'll be my media consumption before bed. Although they say you're not supposed to do that for like blue light. It'll keep you awake or whatever. But I've been sleeping fine these days. Ever since I've changed my exercise habits and my eating habits, I don't sleep 8 hours though, to be fair. I only sleep like 5 to 6 hours. But I sleep every night now. Before, I don't know if you guys remember, but like before I would sleep like 1 to 3 hours, and it was really bad. Anyways, here are our workbenches. Let me move this here for now. Right, we'll keep all our stored stuff kind of like over here. Let me move this too. We'll dump that over here for now. What is this? What is this bump? I've never seen a bump like that, but I'm not used to playing in the winter time, so. Yeah, here's the storage. I will move all our storage like this. And we're going to put our processing benches here, and then our crafting benches up here. I want to build some sort of roof for ourselves. I like to like mine a storage area. Maybe we could do that now. Let's try to make our tool. Let's make a pick. I want to make the pick out of basalt, to be honest. But we need a shovel and a hoe to complete this guy's quest. Okay, I'll probably do some more fast forwarding while I go gather some more materials. Our food supply is not good, I'll be honest. We might end up starving. Level up. And when you level up in this game, the meter's down here, you get a feat point. Right? You get some feats. Because I play permadeath, I like to get toughness first. But there's some like really good feats that you might want to get before that. Let's see. I think I'll get it's defender. You learn to use foul language to distract enemies. We don't want to be targeted. So I think Cold Guy is always by himself. How about we play Cold Guy the same way? I'm never going to have a party member. Let's just be by ourselves forever. So like we'll build a town and we'll have like companions and maybe we'll do escort missions. But let's, as a rule of thumb, he's never going to like recruit party members long term. So let's start with like Lonely Soul. So this gives you better stats basically. And if we give him Party Animal, right, we get more allies and then this becomes more effective, which is kind of a cool concept, right? Cold Guy loves the party, but he's also a lonely soul, right? I think that's kind of relatable, right? Maybe you like to be around others and have a good time, but at the end of the day, you go home alone. Whatever. It's the Cold Guy way. We could do that, right? But I think, do I have any spell learning? Let me see. Exorcist. Your prayer weakens the power of cursed whispers. Animal lover. Dodging. Flexible fingers. Curious. Sexy. We learn sexy poses. I say we just start with easy sleeper, so we get a little bit more stamina when we use our crappy bed, and we learn a recipe. There's a chance we learn a recipe every time we go to sleep. So let's get easy sleeper for now. It is shockingly cold, so maybe that'll help us a little bit. And then maybe we'll get Lonely Soul afterward, right? He'll realize how lonely he is. Anyways, we'll go back to fast forwarding while I gather and sleep, gather and sleep. Let's make another storage thing. Let's make 2. So let's process some of these bones into nails. And let's make 2 more boxes. I might have to saw more oak. Let's go ahead and do that. We want to make a couple more boxes. Maybe I'll do this whole stack. I just want to be able to store things efficiently. Maybe I should just make that pick. You know, that's true. Okay, let's interrupt this. Like, the thing is, I like to wait before I make the pick, but I kind of want to have, like, a shelter, just so I feel more comfortable. I have logs in my bag. How did this happen? Yeah, I don't have room for it. Yeah, let's make a storage box, as one does. Make 2 of these. Slap them down over here. I want to make more nails. I wonder if there's any more bones left. We're gonna need to make a door, and I think it needs 1 nail. Let's go look for a bone. Any bones around here? Not seeing any, dude. Bones! Precious bones. We're low energy. We should be able to make one bone. Let's see. Your finest bone, please. We'll make one. See if we can make that door. Should be in this category. Maybe not. Maybe it's this one. It is. Will we die? We'll live. Okay, we're gonna rest. And then we're gonna make the pick. And then we're gonna put down a door against that cliffside. And then mine into it to make it a room. And that should complete this guy's quest. So to make a pick, we need a stick and some string. Okay. We just need to process a stick. Let's just use cedar branches. Let me eat this food before it goes bad. I wonder if food spoils slower in the cold. Right, I'm not sure if it has a mechanic like that. I don't think there's any temperature mechanics outside of like maybe you can't farm. Because that water was frozen over here. I've never seen that before. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna make that pick. Not gonna be ideal. The hardness is only 18. We need a string too. Alright, one string, please. Alright. Feel like, I don't know. I'm kind of demotivated on these videos, right? Because I know it's not the kind of video that people want to watch. I gotta edit it down. I don't think I can make YouTube videos, man. At least not good ones. Until I stop streaming every day. I just can't. And, yeah, man. So I think there'll probably be, like, more simple edits once I start doing it. We'll see what I do. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make this our humble abode. Let's have the entrance be... let's say right here. Okay, and then we're gonna dig this up. Right, and now it's like our little cave shelter. It looks like there's no roof, but there is. I think if we go outside and I hold R, right, it is like a cave. So let's just dig this up a bit. Make it a little more spacious inside. And usually I convert this place into a storage, but let's have it be our storage / shelter, and we'll move out once we build our own house. I think we could go one out. One more, yeah. Get out of here, Lloydel. Can I hang out here? Look, he came in here and passed out. He wanted shelter, dude. God, I hate Lloydel. How dare he sleep in my cave? So, I suppose we could go 2 more deep. Or I gotta give it up. We could just leave it here. I'll leave it this deep. This little L shape. I guess we could dig out these 2 spots here. Probably dig this up too. There's not a real reason to leave it here. But I like this space. We'll leave it like this. Let's get these boxes inside. I made these other boxes earlier. And I don't know why the UI is way up there, but let's set them to share and dump all this garbage in there. I'm not going to bother sorting things until later, and don't worry, I'll definitely not record that. I might do that off camera if this guy lives. I'm not sure if this guy's going to live yet. Okay, I say we start moving our stuff in there. Yeah, let's move our campfire. Right, fill in this cave with CO2 or something. Put it right here. Oh yeah, it feels warmer already, doesn't it? Move our signs over. I'll put them like this. Guess we could put them all here, but I'll put our workshop up there for the time being. Why? I don't know. Why not? Who's gonna stop me? You? Probably fast forward this for your sake. Okay, well, we're just about done organizing our stuff. Put our little town node right here. It gives a little bit of light, so it'll be comfy. Right, it'll be like a light source for us. And let's start moving our crafting tables. We'll just keep it up here for the time being. Nothing too fancy. I'll put our processing stuff right here. Perhaps we'll move our... What is this, storage? Yeah, that's storage. We'll put our storage box. This is like main storage. I'll leave it out here by the processing for now. Get rid of these leaves. We have all this room inside, but I know I'm going to keep this as a storeroom, right? We're just going to sleep there temporarily. So I don't want to like move everything in and just move it out later. That's my logic. Plus, you know, you got your wits about you when you're cold, right? Get your wits about you. This is our shipping box. I'll put it right here. For shipping purposes. I'm not picking that up, it's too heavy. Okay, look at this. Got our mega storeroom. Everyone's in here. It's almost as if it's too cold out there. I believe they just follow the campfire. That might be like a point of interest for NPCs, so maybe they just gravitate towards it. I don't actually know if there's like other reasons why they would go somewhere. But I do know that like you start getting materials that allow you to assign traits to rooms or areas using signs. Or you attach it to a building or a space or a room. And you can assign traits to it, like visual traits and maybe name it and things like that. And I'm not sure if the NPCs interact with them in a special way. I assume they can have their own room, at the very least. Let's go back to picking stuff. Alright, well, if anybody ended up watching this, like, I'm not too confident anyone's gonna watch this. But, would you guys like more? Well, I don't know. I don't know if you have a choice. I might just stop making videos for YouTube. And then come back with Cold Guy once Vintage Story is updated. I don't know. I kind of want to focus on my stream, but I like making YouTube videos as a blog post. But let me know what you guys think. I will edit this down so you guys don't see all the boring stuff. Well, this whole thing is boring. But, you know, we survived a few days. Actually, we could check. It is day 4. Day 4 for Cold Guy. He's doing all right, right? We got a shelter. We got a fire. Next episode, if there is one, I'll probably finish gathering all the stuff around our area, and then we're gonna go on an adventure. We're gonna go on the perimeter of the world map. In fact, I suppose I could show you guys the world map, at the very least, for those that are curious about the world map and don't already know about the world map. I'm sure you guys are already knowledgeable on this. Like, oh yeah, I watched so-and-so, and they make way better videos than you ones. Like, okay, well, what do you want from me? This is fine. We'll go with this. Alright, so the world map. I wonder if it's only... This is interesting to me because, like, you have the cold area, but it's just... I wonder if everything else is not snowy. I have no idea. But time passes faster in the world map, right? And you get hungrier, so you gotta, like, prepare and have food when you travel. Like, each tile is an X amount of time. So you gotta be able to feed yourself. Each tile you can enter the area, and it'll load, like, a section of the land like we were in just now. That's how that works. So I wonder if it's all snow. I have no idea. But that's it for now. This is basically a filler video until that Vintage Story hits the main branch, and I'm willing to start a new Vintage Story series. But hopefully for anyone that does stick around with me and watches these, this was fine. I like this game a lot. I've been enjoying playing it a lot and streaming it. But in terms of a video, I figure this will be fine. Since it's permadeath, I'm not going to edit it too much, and that kind of helps me for like my lack of time to dedicate to proper editing. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. For now, this cold guy is going to take it easy. Goodbye.